Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike, aka Crypto Jules. I'm going to do a real quick Verasity update to my last video. I'm going to hop into the macro at the very beginning of the video, and then I'm going to dive in a little bit on the weeds and point out a potential scenario and setup brewing that would basically cause the downside potential to occur. Let's hop into it. So guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I do this for entertainment and educational purposes only. So don't blindly follow anything I say or do. Also, guys, if you like the channel, like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. I really appreciate that. It helps me out with YouTube. Then YouTube gets to know that people like the content, so they can, then push it to other people like you. So I appreciate it. That helps me quite a bit. All right, so let's look at the macro view first and foremost. So the macro view on this currently is an impulsive structure upwards and a three-wave correction down, and potentially a trend reversing impulsive structure up, which would be a one wave. And then we are on a potential two wave currently. And I have got my targets up over $1. I will revise those and refine those as time goes on, but currently I've got them over $1. I would imagine, minimum we see 50 cents to 80 cents. I would assume, as long as, we're transitioning from a bear market to a bull market. But like I said, these targets will be defined as price action unfolds, and I can get a better idea as to where it's going. But my targets currently are fairly high. So that's good news. All right. So the last video I did, we haven't invalidated any of the impulses up that I was talking about. I've kind of removed them from this chart currently, but here, I'll go over them real quick just in case, because it's still possible that we do get them. But as time goes on and price continues to consolidate in this region, it's kind of presenting itself with another pattern that is also possible. So if this is the bottom here and this is some sort of an ABC, or somehow we're finished with the correction down here at this low, this would be a one wave and then a two, and then you've got these series of nested 1-2s, I guess. So what would happen is you would have your one, your two, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, putting in your 3, 4, 5, I'm sorry, correction, and then that would put in, so this would be counted like this. You'd have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have your 3, your 4, and your fifth wave there. Something like that. So that is still possible. And then so is this Alt B as well. If you guys didn't watch my last video, the Alt B would be that this is an A, B, C, which would end up looking something like this. So you'd have an A, your B, and then a 5-wave impulse up here for your C wave. Let me make this easier to see. So you would have that ABC, that would put in your Alt B, and then from there, you would have your last impulsive structure down like that. So that's also still possible. But again, as price action unfolds and as this thing continues to consolidate in here, I'm starting to see the possibility that this is, a B wave and it's coming to its completion in this triangle here. So you have an A, B, C, D. You could possibly pump back up here and then drop out of it for your E wave. And then you would have an impulse down for your C. If this pattern does unfold, it is currently targeting literally the very bottom of my box. So to put that target on here, this is an A, this is a B, and this consolidation pattern here. And then C wave typically goes, to the 1.0 fib extension, which is right at 0.003. It could extend a little bit down to 0.0248, but I don't I don't think that's going to happen necessarily. I would imagine that it's going to, at the lowest, get down to this, if that even does happen, and if this pattern does play out. So just wanted to bring that to your all's attention. So we'll see what happens, and enjoy the video. See y'all later.